Hey everyone, welcome back to Architectural Intelligence. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you step-by-step details of how to change material in a Revit in the right way. Whether you are working on interior, exterior or rendering realistic scenes, this video will guide you through everything from using the material browser, fixing material errors, adding shadow properly, and applying realistic PBR texture like bump and displacement maps. By the end, you'll know exactly where to find high quality textures and how to make your Revit renders look professional and photorealistic. So let's get started. Alright, first step, let's open the material browser. You can do this by typing manage type materials. Here you will see all the material used in your project. It has a name, appearance and physical properties. To edit a material, simply duplicate an existing one. This is a good habit so you don't accidentally change a global material. You also care about the tile size, the scaling, the proper scaling. So let's see landscape. It's how it's look actually. After applying the texture, you need to care about the tile size. So we should to increase the tile size by, let's see, edit an image and the scale. Here is the 1 feet by 1 feet. So we will increase to 6 feet or 4 feet. It's okay. 8 feet. So now it's look properly. For walls, you can apply the paint. Like there is a command paint and you can apply the texture. Here it is. Now it's look the proper scale. Now we are going to see the common error while applying material. A common issue is when material don't show up correctly in a realistic or a shaded mode. You can see I just chose this texture and I will apply this material to this wall. So let's see how it's look. New one, let's see. The same method, duplicate this one and change the name. Let's see, wall texture 2. Change the image. Now this is not in a proper scale, so we will resize the scale. This is the rectangle mode, so 4 feet by 8 feet we will choose. Let's see. We will change 8 feet by 4 feet. This is only happen because it's not a PBR texture. There is some files, some textures here you can see. It's look cartoonist. So always remember your image should have the in a proper shaded mode. Let's suppose I will choose this. Now you will see the difference. Same editing, same details, everything. Now you can see. Yeah, now you can see the difference here. You can see the difference. Now that you understand how to apply material texture, let's talk about where to get high quality textures. My favorite is the Enscape material library. You can import directly to the material browser and search it. And I just imported brick. This material is the PBR textures, so you can get the bump, displacement, everything. Now you can see, we'll apply after you see the material how it looks. Now you can see here, this is the PBR textures. You have grass from the Enscape library material. This is, there are external sources that you get high quality textures and material. Also you can get 3D models. Here I listed my favorite websites for textures and materials, so you can get it free. I just dropped this in a description below, all the websites. Here one of my favorite is Ambient CG. From this website you can get high quality, ultimately material and textures. You can also get the 3D models, the tile textures, the ground, the roads, everything that you can get. Here another one is the free CG bookcase. This is the one of the free textures. You can get it. Here you can get the 3D model. Here is the ground. You can get it free textures. This is the marbles. Here is another one is the architectures.org. This is one of the best website for the textures. You can manually change the pattern actually. So here a list of meshes and the pattern that for any material, for any colored tiles, you can change it. You can change the color, tint, everything. Here is. For full access for this website, you need to subscribe for pro subscription, so you can access all pattern and change, and also make new pattern as you want. Here you can see the different details and settings that actually whatever your pattern wanted or reshaping, you can choose it. Here you can see ultimately the textures material. You can choose whatever you want as per your requirement and designs. Here another one is the Pinterest, the simplest one and the easiest one to get the material. Now we are going to learn the how to apply PBR textures in a Revit. So I chose the website Ambient. After I download the 1K image, here you get the zip. In the zip file there is a different files. You can see here you can get base color, roughness, normal or bump map, and displacement map. You can all use it. The same method I copy. Now we will change the only images from the zip files. Okay, the colored one, I chose, and the size, it is the rectangular in a shape, so I will choose 8 feet by 4 feet. Now roughness, same, you'll get the roughness file. And another one is the bump is you get the bump image, and after you will apply, you get here, you can see it looks same. Now we will increase the amount of displacement, so you can see real physical based pattern texture. So that's how you can change and apply material properly in a Revit, from basic editing to advanced PBR textures. If this tutorial helped you, make sure to like, share and subscribe to Architectural Intelligence for more Revit and AutoCAD tutorials. Comment below which topic you want me to cover in next tutorial, so I'll drop it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in next video.